I know, I already know it. Okay, guys? I know. This took me a while to do it, but it's finally here. As you may know, lately I've been diving in the world of Harley Benton guitars because you guys asked me to do it. From the Harley Benton lineup, I tried V-shaped guitars, X-shaped guitars, Strat type, a hollow type. But you guys know which one is missing, and it's the one which is most close to me. As you know, I am lucky enough to be a Gibson artist, and I do love my Gibson guitars. I've actually been to the Gibson garage in Nashville where I got my R9. I've also been to the London Gibson garage where I got my hat because I've run out of money. But there's a very specific Gibson model that I always loved, which is the Les Paul. So, as you may have read from the title, inside here it's finally the single cut double humbucker Les Paul type model from Harley Benton, because I really wanted to give it a try. I do not have a script or ideas for this video. I just wanted to press rec on the camera and unbox it with you guys so you can see my true and honest reaction. But that's enough talking. Without further ado, let's unbox the guitar. And here it is. This is the Harley Benton SC Custom Plus with EMG pickups. Active EMG pickups. Okay, my very first impression taking it out of the box is wow. I did not expect such a 3D flamey top, which is super nice. And the other thing that I immediately noticed is that it has a different layout configuration for the volume and tone control. Instead of having volume and tone for each pickups, you only have one general knob. It's more along the line of a single cut ESP guitar, for example. I also noticed some more modern features on a Les Paul type guitar. For example, the cutout on the back, which is more comfortable. Also here the cutout is much more smooth and rounded compared to a Les Paul, which is actually very comfortable to reach the higher parts of the fretboard. I also noticed it has auto locking tuners, and I also did notice it has a volute on the back of the headstock, which is like actually the only old and vintage features that this guitar has in common with the Les Paul. Okay, but all these things aside, how does it feel? Well, the thing is, it feels nice. It feels really nice. The neck shape is a modern C, so it's like similar to the 59, for example, rather than a 58 or 57 Les Paul, which is probably the one I prefer at the moment. You have, of course, your three-way toggle switch, and they went for the full EMG pickups and active full EMG pickups. In fact, we have an EMG retroactive Hot 70 covered ceramic pickup on the bridge position and the EMG retroactive Hot 70 covered Alnico 5 on the neck position. And those being active EMG pickups, I am expecting a very good clean tone, a very crystal clear tone. So let's try that. Yep, just what I expected from EMG pickups. Of course, these are not 81 and 85 EMG pickups, so they are not very metal oriented. But that's something I expected on a guitar like this and something that I wanted on a guitar like this. Well, I've been playing this guitar for like 5 minutes or so just with you guys, so my first impression is that this guitar is actually very good. I really didn't want it to like that much because it's not a Les Paul, but I gotta say that this one feels just right. It's more like a Les Paul Modern, so you're used to the shape and everything, but it has some more modern features like the one we just talked about. But like I said, the tone is there, the playability is there, which is crazy. The crazy thing is that I tuned this guitar only once at the beginning of the video and it's still in tune. How is it possible? Of course, being a Les Paul type guitar, we need to do the #1 test. Let's bend the G string. Okay, we can definitely say this one is not a Les Paul, because the G string is still in tune. The other thing I really want to mention on a guitar like this is definitely the price, because these exact guitars with real MGs and this very cool flame top cost like 455 euros. The pickups in my R9 cost 500 euros, only the pickups, and while here you get the whole guitar with body binding, neck binding, auto-locking tuners, flame top, real MGs and whatever. I mean, I know it's blowing my mind because I keep saying it, but I have no idea how Harley Benton can make such good guitars for the price. And I want to remind you that this guitar was unboxed like 5 minutes ago with you, so I have done no setups or anything on this guitar. This is just how it comes out from the box. The setup is great, it's very in tune, even on the higher frets. The frets are perfect on this one. I was going to say that maybe these pickups are not very dynamic, being EMG's active pickups, but yeah. That's not true. Another key aspect of a Les Paul model is the sustain, so it's there. It's really there. I cannot find any single flaw, not even aesthetically, because, for example, the very first Harley Benton I tried, there were some very light cracks in the binding, but no, this one is just perfect. Of course, there's no bleeding on the binding. I mean, I do not have anything bad to say about this guitar, and I've not been paid to say good things about the guitar, okay? Just keep that in mind. For example, just like I pointed out some flaws on the previous Harley Bentons I tried, but this one, no. This one is just perfect. And I really can't say anything bad about this guitar for the price. I am aware that this is not mahogany body, this is not rosewood, but you wouldn't be able to tell if you're just looking at it or even playing it. The fretboard is in Jatoba or Yatoba. Jatoba. That is the wood of the fretboard. I am actually speechless because this guitar for the price, it's incredible. I can see, for example, where they try to save up on the building of the guitar. For example, you have a 3-piece body, the neck is like 2 pieces, but like I said, when you are playing it, you will not feel it, you will not notice it. I think I'm gonna say it, but this is probably the best Harley Benton I've tried so far. And I've tried like 5 or 6, but this one is probably the best one. Let's just forget about the price for a second. If I was given this guitar and was like, here you go, play this guitar, I would say this will probably be a 800-900 euros guitar. It's that good. I can feel it's a brand new guitar. I can feel the lacquer is a bit plasticky, if you want to call it that. But yeah, nothing too crazy. It's a very good guitar. I know my friends at Gibson will not like to hear this, but this guitar feels better than some of the Epiphones I tried. I'm sorry, but I need to say the truth here. And it's coming from someone that loves and adores Gibson and Epiphone, and I own a bunch of them, so yeah, you can take my words for it. So here you have it. This is the Harley Benton SC Custom Plus with EMG pickups. This is such a good guitar, and it's even a better one for the price. And since Christmas is coming soon, if you're looking for a single cut guitar, I really suggest you to check it out, because it will save you a lot of money and the result is just great. I will leave you a link down in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. And yeah, like I said, this was a tough one on me, because now I'm reconsidering a lot of things. Okay, and that was it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!